Hi there, and welcome to Ian's Engage channel. I'm Ian. Here we are at the end of September, and it's time to talk new arrivals again. So, let's get on with it. Firstly, there's a new addition to my loco fleet. This is a Graham Farish Class 24 in BR Blue. Also known as a Sulzer Type 2, they were used mainly on freight duties, most notably taking over the Condor fast freight service between London and Glasgow that had previously been hauled by the Class 28 Metrovic Type 2 locos. I believe that the original tooling for the model is from 2010, although it may have been updated since then, as I think the body shell contains quite a lot of detail for a 14-year-old model. The loco is DCC ready and features a 6-pin decoder socket. I'll put a video up on the channel when I perform DCC fitting, and will eventually get around to reviewing it. I've included a short running session of the loco running around the test track on DC towards the end of this video for those who want to see it in action before then. The next arrivals are wagons. No, not private owner coal wagons, but rather Conflat wagons and their containers. First, there's a Pico Conflat wagon with a Type B furniture removal container. Type B containers were used to carry general cargo across the rail network. The container can be detached from the wagon, although I'm not sure if the Conflat wagons would ever be run empty other than when being shunted between arrival and departure locations. As with all Pico wagons I've purchased, I've been very pleased with how they look and how they run, and especially how affordable they are. Next, there's a Graham Farish Conflat wagon with 2 Type AF containers. The AF containers had insulation and cooling systems installed, and were used to transport perishable products such as frozen goods. The Graham Farish Conflat wagons are getting on for double the price of the Pico ones, yet don't have any more noticeable detail. However, they do run a little more smoothly due to their metal wheels. Unfortunately, this particular model doesn't feature NEM coupling pockets, which was a disappointing find when I removed it from its box. Next, there's a group of Graham Farish containers. I didn't even know you could purchase containers separately until eBay suggested them after I'd purchased the Graham Farish Conflat wagon. There are 2 Type A containers and 2 Type AF containers in the group. The Type A containers would have also been used to carry general cargo across the rail network, but they were smaller than their Type B counterparts. All of the containers are nicely detailed and can be fitted onto both the Graham Farish and Pico Conflat wagons, with the aid of a little tacky wax. My next new arrivals have been collected over the past few months, and are all from Engage Models. I'm a big fan of this company and have been collecting from their range of vehicles since I got back into the hobby. These include an excavator, a loading machine, a steam bucket, and a dumper truck. They now make so much more than just vehicles though, and I couldn't resist getting a few items for Ledgetown Quarry. These include a screening plant building, a set of conveyors, including a lifting conveyor and a mobile screening plant. I'm quite looking forward to arranging little quarry scenes when the time comes. I've also collected some items for Shelfington TMD, including a fuel storage tank and some access ramps. Finally, from Engage Models, there are some miscellaneous items. There's a stack of tyres which may be the beginning of a scrapyard scene. Some piles of wood which could be used in numerous locations around the layout, and a refuse lorry which will eventually be seen cleaning up the streets of Mantlethorpe. I've purchased the next new arrivals before, which are a couple of WW Scenic's loco storage boxes. Each box has 10 drawers, which means a minimum of 10 locos can be stored in each box. However, each drawer can be divided into 2, meaning that smaller locos, such as shunters and tank engines, can share a drawer. Despite this, my original 2 boxes are almost full, so these 2 new ones are arriving just in time. To see how to construct them, I've linked to a video where I previously made them up in the description. Finally, I once again have to say a big thank you to Colin at Woodthorpe International. He has sent me a bumper package of servo motors, servo wires and auto frogs. All have now been packed away in boxes until I need to use them. Needless to say, there's nothing mad about this box of auto frogs. And yes, you should be groaning after that attempt at humour. Before concluding the video, as promised, here's a short running session showing the Class 24 running around the test track, hauling some of my growing collection of Conflat wagons and containers. Okay, so that's about it for September's new arrivals. Do you have any of the items I've shown in this video? If so, what have your experiences been with them? Good or bad, let me know what you think. Alternatively, if you've got any hints, tips, useful tools or techniques to pass on to a fellow N-Gauge modeller, or if you simply want to say hello, then please do so in the comments section. Anything and everything you've got to say will be greatly appreciated. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully there'll be more new arrivals to report in the coming months. Bye!